Welcome to the Path of Least Resistance, episode 19. In this one, we're going to be doing 6.5 star weekly nightmare for the week of August 26th, 2024. And the special rules are Perfected Manaflow, Cage Match, and Deadly. Perfected Manaflow is round start the foe gets a mana gem. Cage Match is the foe's nexus can't drop below 1 health until round 5. And Deadly is, of course, when the foe summons a unit, granted stats equal to half its stats rounded up. The foe's spells and skills deal double damage. I'm going to try Morgana on this. Normally I would use Packed Powder, the Grand General's Counterplan, and Chemtech Duplicator. One thing you can do, and I'm not sure if it'll work here, where is it? Is use Wicked Harvest, which is on play deal 3 to all other units. This counts as Morgana's damage. So you would get lifesteal for everything that you hit, and that can be kind of nice. You do that if you're playing against Swain, for example. And like I said, normally Bounty Hunter's Renown would be Packed Powder. The Plunder ability isn't really the point. It's mostly that you gain the +1/+1 for every different round that you damage the Nexus, which allows you to grow Morgana. Since I'm trying to do this without epics, I'm going to use the Bounty Hunter's Renown as kind of a stand-in for that. I don't know how well that's going to work, but we're going to go ahead and try it. Explosive Finale seems like it's probably pretty strong. We put the curses on, and then the curses do 2 damage at round end. So this should be killing things outside of combat. Yeah, so we're going to try Explosive Finale. We don't need to win until round 5. We can't win until round 5. So even killing them slowly should be fine here. Scourge's Stash is something I might have considered in that place too. But I haven't played Morgana in a while. She has a stunner though, so she should do fine against something that takes a long time to defeat. Save this Hush, it might be nice later, and we'll go ahead and use Dark Binding and invoke Falling Comet. This will break the spell shield, which will let us control it later. I'll play Lisa and Dolly here. Lisa and Dolly comes with a mana gem, which is nice. And here I could block, but I'm not going to.
I have found such beauty in mortality.
Since he has a full hand, these curses aren't doing anything, which kind of sucks. And attacking here is going to result in me getting blocked. No, they didn't block. I should have blocked. Opponent does play the Howling Abyss. Since they're at full cards, I'm not sure how much that's going to help them. And we can get rid of the landmark if we need to.
Something to reflect upon. It's got +1 to awesome. I see you. Do you like what you see? I see you. Something to reflect upon.
With Grand General's Counterplan, we're creating a stun spell every round, and that'll let us invoke.
Truth binds you. Bear this burden.
And we'll just go ahead and silence the Mirror Mage. Also, every spell we cast is going to get 2 curses on our opponents.
Bear this burden. You leave me no other choice.
They have 9 cards, so we can go ahead and cast another spell here.
Be still.
Since everything's cursed, we'll go ahead and just attack.
Embrace this ephemeral triumph.
This is going to be a long video because we can't win until round 5. So every fight's going to last at least that long. Morgana is a control hero. So generally speaking, she's going to go long anyway. Here I don't really want any of these cards. I'm going to go ahead and spend a reroll since we have 4. I'll take Get Excited with Summoner's Stone here. And Zonite Urchin will let us draw into other cards. And since I have a Bounty Hunter's Renown, I'm going to go ahead and go for that gold chest. So that means taking Arbiter of the Peak. We get lucky and we get to play her for free. I'm going to pass to let our opponents play cards so we can add a curse to them. And then I'm going to go ahead and play this Mobilize. A Captain Farrell. And then drop Morgana here.
I have found such beauty in mortality.
Curse is already at 9.
I welcome it.
Not sure why these Tyaris are so strong. I guess it's Savage Shield.
Together, we can do this.
That's fine. We will go ahead, Shield Bolt one of them. We have Dark Binding for when they attack here. Sunburst kind of sucks there. Guess we're gonna keep Dark Binding. It is fleeting though, so I'm not sure we'd be able to play. Go ahead and spend it now. We'll take Present Strike.
Welcome, anguish. Be still.
And since they're low on mana, go ahead and push this Serpent. Lay down Morgana here.
Is to fall.
get hit by another sunburst.
Bear this burden. So familiar. The sun rock got me good.
You got this.
I'm innocent.
So you take 18 here, which isn't ideal, but it's fine. And we'll take Bright Steel Protect. If we can get that down to 0 from Targon's Peak, that'll be good. Because it's Bright Steel formation. And then we'll play Lisa and Dolly here.
Mama told me to stay away from strangers.
The curses go through Spell Shield, so that's kind of nice. I do believe I'm out of Morgana's, so I have to pay attention to what I'm doing, because I could see if we lose because of that.
I'm ready to take the first step.
Gonna use Crescent Strike to stun the last mobile unit and Spell Strike or Spell Shield here. Our Decimate is free, so we'll play it. And I don't really feel like there's a reason to play any of the other cards. I could play this Sonite Urchin and drop this other Decimate.
Good. There's a blast from the past. Well,
We can take Supernova, that'll help us remove more cards. And again, since the curse goes through Spell Shield, even though he had Spell Shield, it didn't help. Oh, we do have another one for it.
Just begun.
join us. The more hands, the better.
I'll go as far as I'm able.
You only need to do 4 damage here, so basically we just need to survive until the next round.
You will know suffering!
You cannot break a shattered soul. Stay still! I'm trying to shoot you.
Through the darkness, I see something new.
It's wild that a 2-2 can go up to a 9-9. Anyway, the curses finish off our opponent. It's kind of unfortunate because we didn't get 2 lifesteal, but there was nothing we could do. We couldn't extend our lives any longer, unfortunately. Go ahead and take Iceveil Archer. I think the Frostbite will do a curse. And then we'll take this gold chest as we had planned. Which puts us into Tinskull Tinkerer, which is when the foe discards a card, they summon Flame Chompers. They can actually be pretty bad if the Flame Chompers have a good item on them. and they come with Challenger, which means that they're able to choose their blockers. I'm gonna go ahead and pass here, give our opponents a chance to play another card. So the Chompers don't have any good items on them, so they're not going to be a threat. If I get excited here and get rid of the Tinskull Tinkerer, the other option would have been target the Sump Treasure, probably would have been fine. And we get a Nora for that. Probably one of the best things we could have got because of the elusive. Block with our goat, create a card here.
Just you and me, fish bones.
And here we can just attack with our elusive. So this adventure has felt like there's a lot of burn damage. I don't know if that's just the adventures I've been put up against, but yeah, it hasn't been
Mama told me to stay away
great
from
for my champions surviving.
You're not scary. Are you lost too? Ordering away.
You cannot break a shattered soul. Bear this burden.
Stand aside. An expert is at work.
You want it? I'll weld it.
Our opponent has too much mana, adding curses probably won't accomplish very much. We're just gonna play out some cards to see what else they have in hand.
Welcome, anguish. Truth binds you. Bear this burden.
Looks like they're not gonna play anything else, we'll just go ahead and attack here.
Feel my pain.
And this will get us some of the life back that we lost earlier.
A chill in the air.
I am your darkness. I am your truth. I will fight with you, but I will never call you mother.
And I would never ask you to, daughter.
Yeah, we're good. We just need to slowly whittle our opponent down. I'm gonna go ahead and start cursing our opponents, just to make sure that there's less things that they can block with. Although, like I said earlier, they do have a ton of mana from Perfected Manaflow, so they're kind of able to play out the curses if they want to. Gonna use Moon Silver on our second Mahira here.
I will fight with you, but I will never call you mother.
And I would never ask you to, daughter.
Truth binds you.
They should die this round, so and the card choices don't really matter.
Own your frailty.
One interesting thing I noticed is that Explosive Finale does proc even though you're attacking. I guess it doesn't quite count as in combat, or they're not in combat unless they're blocking. I'm not really sure, but it's nice. Take Jury Rig, just a free blocker basically. I'm gonna take the shop even though I have Bounty Hunter's Renown. If there's a nice power in it, we'll take it. If there's not anything that we're really looking forward to, black market discount's fine. Cost reduction's good. I don't really need the extra points of power on Morgana, so not a big deal. Get rid of Startled Stomper, probably the worst card in the deck. And we're going into Anivia.
On my wings.
Anivia starts Enlighten, which is basically cheating, but it's kind of fine because they have Perfected Manaflow anyway, and they give us an extra mana gem for
Guardian.
being Enlightened. Does have Staunch Defender, so it starts with Anivia on the board. Gonna go ahead and pass, let them play a card. Whatever's coming down there is going to be pretty strong. It wasn't. And we'll go ahead and curse Anivia here. They'll obviously be able to break the curse next round, but that's the best we can do.
No better place than
Decides not to break the curse, so Anivia's not going to be able to attack, which is great. And we can go ahead and stun the next biggest unit. And we'll go ahead and stun this Overwhelm unit as well. If they decide to attack with Battling Bird, we can block it with Morgana, which will be fine for us because of the lifesteal. Here, I think it makes sense to just attack. We'll get an extra curse out on this guy and do a little damage across the board. Alright, maybe damage isn't until she levels up. None of that's until she levels up. What am I talking about? Go ahead and do curses. Take Supernova.
Feel my pain.
And Falling Comet. This will let us start obliterating units.
Brace yourself.
Bear this burden.
knocked and ready.
We shouldn't need second Lisa and Dolly, so I'm going to go ahead and drop it to get rid of this Blue-Eyed Conjurer,
Welcome.
Ruby-Eyed Conjurer. Kind of forgot the spell played twice. I could have used it on a better target. That is fine.
Off we
I don't think we're in any sort of danger at all here.
I wonder.
Buried and Ice comes out. We're gonna go ahead and respond to that with Dark Binding.
You leave me no other choice! Be still!
And we'll also be able to play second Morgana
I
here.
shall show them what it is to fall.
Our opponent can't attack, and we have a nice full board. She did also level, so we're going to be able to just take this nice open attack here.
Feel my pain!
Up there in the mountains!
Go ahead and use Falling Comet and obliterate the guy without the curse. And we'll use Moon Silver on our Supernova. Just have it ready for next round. Gonna use this Dark Binding as well, probably would have been a good idea.
Eternal winter!
We get all our things back.
Portals, portals, up and down and all around.
Nora somehow levels up. We'll go ahead and obliterate these two units here. And I don't think we need to do anything fancy. I think we just attack and win. I guess we could get hit by another Buried in Ice here. That'd be a little bit sad.
Share in my curse! Bear this burden!
No problem.
Our suffering was not in vain.
I'll take Excavator's charge here. That'll just make Morgana stronger over time. Pretty hard choice between Wild Inspiration and Grandeur Plaza. We're not really attacking very much, so I'm gonna just go ahead and take Wild Inspiration. And we'll go ahead and take Arena Bookie. Normally this power is really strong. Round start, give the foe's unit +1/+0 for each card in the player's hand. I'm always going to have a full hand, more or less. But since we have so much immobilize, it should be fine. As you can see, this guy comes out with a 16, which is too many. See if he plays another card. Great, he does. And we'll just go ahead and stun him now.
Follow the horizon!
We're also free to take this attack. The enemies are starting to have 70 hit points, so yeah, cage match doesn't even matter because there's no way we'd get through 70 hit points in 5 rounds anyway.
I salute you!
The heart's as big as his biceps. It's
Just go ahead and prospect that guy.
Let's take a real close look at the action.
And we do take a little bit of damage, but it's fine. Gonna use Get Excited on something. Let's do it on the crowd favorite.
You cannot break a shattered soul.
And we'll reapply the curse to the Arena Kingpin to make sure that he dies next round. That does mean that they on-curse the crowd favorite, which means we're going to need a solution for that. But we have Blinded Mystic in hand and Grand General's Counterplan to give us Dark Binding.
Let's see some Python jank action!
She called me betrayer. She scorned me.
Oh, it is a great day for a reckoning.
Gonna go ahead and stun the Arena Battlecaster ahead of time.
Feel my pain. Truth.
That way we don't take increased damage from each unit when they attack.
Into the dark. Make this interesting for me.
This block is fine, we'll take 0 damage after it's done.
It's a small, furry man. Yeah, name's Carl. Nice okay.
Go ahead and play Jinx.
New venue, new money.
Fat snacks and an eagle to match! Carl the Kingpin!
And we'll use Dark Binding on Arena Kingpin.
You leave me no other choice. Be still.
Go ahead and silence the Arena Mechacaster. Just to start spreading out some curses here. And we can throw another Dark Binding at the Arena Battlecaster. And we take an extra copy of the Serpent.
Truth binds you.
That'll give us 2 the Serpents. And we can use the Challenger on both of them to take the units that aren't immobile. And then we take a nice attack here. We end with full life, all their units are dead. It's about where we want to be.
No refund. Oh, would you look at these eyes?
Be still.
take another copy of Solari Soldier. This does have draw 1, which is nice, but also we can, this is card stacking, so we can remove a mana healer if we want to. Take Spell Shield on Morgana. Spell Shield is just a nice thing to have. And at the shop we can take Strategic Execution is one of my favorite spells. And Slow and Steady sounds like it's maybe doesn't work on anything we have. Hush's Burst does work on Shield Bolt, so that's an option, but there might be something better. Second copy of Explosive Finale sounds fine. And I'll take one copy of Strategic Execution. Deciding between the shop and the champion item chest. I think I want the shop. Then we're gonna have to go through Savage Reckoner. His power is when he attacks, I think the foe's strongest attacking unit can't drop below 1 health this round.
Ours is the one true light.
I need just a moment. No one's the wiser. Victory requires a sharp blade.
And he played out way too much to start.
Only the finest serve.
A chill in the air.
Line up. I'll cut them up behind
No mercy for heretics.
We'll go ahead and block so that we can remove 2 units. If we block this Trifarian Glory Seeker, it's not going to die anyway, so we'll leave that alive.
you. Explosive pride.
Bless the faithful and sear the heretics.
Where are they?
I have found such beauty.
Definitely want to curse this guy. 24 power is a lot. I think we'll just chill till next round. We could have attacked. Would have cost us a lot of damage onto Morgana. But that might be fine because of Excavator's charge. We should be able to refill our health like fairly reasonably.
The guilty will bear.
Feel my pain. Be still.
I could have stunned an extra unit there, and I probably should have. That's fine though. I'm gonna go ahead and play Rosla and remove the 2 weakest here. Our opponent's hand is full, so we don't want to play any curses just yet.
Rules that need to be broken.
I do these. Our people.
Bear this burden.
I haven't talked much about what I'm invoking. Largely, it doesn't matter. If you see something like Crescent Strike or Moon Silver, you want to pick that up. If it's anything else, it kind of just doesn't matter.
Not and ready.
Everything's easier behind a mask. look away.
Streaming helps, not at all.
There we needed to attack because we're just low on hit points.
I served for decades, and you call on me now.
Go ahead and use Dark Binding here just to stun the
Bear this burden.
Savage Reckoner. We'll take Supernova. We can use that next round to remove 2 units.
Welcome, anguish. Woe to those who disgrace.
I also took Equinox here. That'll let us silence a follower.
Feel my pain.
His hand isn't quite full yet, so the curses will stick.
You will know suffering.
Sharpen the blades, secure the kill.
Actually, we can use Supernova this round because I have Morgana's 4-star, which is Spell Slinger. We can just go ahead and remove these 2 units. This attack here should be pretty good.
I've embarrassed foes twice your size.
Yeah, that's enough to win the game. I could have considered drawing that out a little bit more, and maybe I should have,
In vain.
just to fill up on hit points. All of these are good options. Shield Vault and extra stun. Iceville Archer when he dies with Rally, that would be pretty good. And Pow Pow is just a strong ability. I think I'll take the Iceville Archer for the Rally. And here there's nothing I really care about in this shop, so I'm just going to go ahead and ignore it. I'd probably take any power if I didn't have Bounty Hunter's Renown. I'll take it anyway. Only 200. Only cost me 1 and I might make it back. And since I'm a little bit low on health, it's probably fine to purchase healing here or heal. But I might actually just get rid of Solaris Soldier. Or the Zonite Urchin. I have more copies of Solaris Soldier, so I'll get rid of him. Galio's power is if he has 20 plus health, he summons a Galio. And depending on which version we get, he might have I guess he'll get Spell Shield. Depending on which version. It looks like Shyvana. They can have Rockfall Path, which would actually be terrible for us. Shyvana version is probably the easiest.
We were forged in Dragonfire.
We're letting him use enough
Never again will we fall to Dragonfire.
mana here so that he doesn't have a way to break the curse. And he does get a free Galio there.
This little guy can fetch a whole tree.
Frostbite him obviously would do nothing. And he just has a lot of mana. I save this jury rig here so that I could block. Now, one problem that we're going to run into immediately is that if we do damage, he's going to get rally. So we need to manage that.
I may be made of stone, but I'm all heart.
I have found such beauty in mortality.
We strike now.
And I believe we're dead.
Bear this burden. Be still.
Ready weapons.
Suffer my fury. There are none like me.
Really nothing we can do about a round 3 Tatiana.
Time to make an impact.
So, having been through that, we should learn some lessons. We're going to need to keep way more ability to just deal with our opponents. So, like these 2 hushes in hand are going to be great. Ice Veil Archer's fine. Doesn't work against the Formidables, unfortunately.
We were forged in Dragonfire.
Magic is way more fun than school.
Alright, let's see how this goes.
Never again will we fall to Dragonfire. Prepare for battle!
We need to get more Morgana down, but we also need to not die. He has Tatiana in hand. We're kind of boned.
You cannot break a shattered
And I guess that's
soul.
true either way. And it doesn't look like he does, so that's nice.
I may be made of stone, but I'm all heart.
Petricite Pillar is a straight up disaster.
Welcome, anguish. Careful, I suppose. Suffer my fury.
Take Crescent Strike, that should keep us alive another round.
Truth binds you. Pain must be felt. There are none like me.
There, I should have used the Crescent Strike. I didn't think about the level up rally, which is just dumb. Alright, so we do have 6 mana, so we have Chemtech Duplicator going. So we'll go ahead and play Mobilize just to make everything cheaper. I'm taking Raza here. If I have the ability to kill one of my units, then we'll be able to remove 2 of theirs, which would be very good for us. And go ahead and start frostbiting in case they have Tatiana. I want to be prepared for that. Okay, they don't, which is great. Galio's never going to be able to attack. Let's see if we can do the same to some of these challenger units.
I will fight with you, but I will never conquer you.
And I would never ask you to.
I am your darkness. I am your truth.
We do get the level up of Morgana, which we desperately need. And they have 7 cards in hand, so we can keep cursing. We can go ahead and use Dark Binding on Shyvana. We'll take Cosmic Inspiration. If we get to play it, that'll be nice. And Cosmic Rays actually sounds pretty good since there's a lot of Formidable on the board. And then this next attack should be unblockable. Play down Jinx just to have her on the board.
Our people.
And we can also play the Golden Herald, why not?
Do not
The reason why not there, by the way, is
light.
we might need the mana for next round to survive. So that why not was a little
Welcome.
questionable. I did give him Rally, but he can't do anything with it.
To your fist, warriors of Sarima.
I feel fine to play this Cosmic Inspiration. Doesn't have enough mana to get rid of most of these curses here. Actually, probably the smart move would have been to play Cosmic Rays instead.
Be still.
And we'll go ahead and do our Crescent Strike here, just to make sure nothing can attack us.
I'm something of a fun. Keep up, old man. Things are different.
Like who they rise.
My absence has made you stronger.
because of you. Own your frailty.
I think we just attack.
Here they come!
Welcome, anguish.
Save the host.
And we get through it. I don't know that Morgana's the best pick. Maybe Yasuo would be better. Morgana does have a lot of control over the board. She has lifesteal, which is nice. But with Perfected Manaflow going into that, they can get rid of the curses really easily, a lot more easily than normal. My Morgana is 4-star, so I do have Spellslinger, so it makes her a little bit easier to play. It should look roughly the same though. I don't think I would use Bounty Hunter's Renown in the future. I'd probably switch that out for Scourge's Stash. Pack Powder, of course, if you have it, is better. Wicked Harvest might have been fine. They tended to have way more units than we had. Yeah, so I think it would have been more beneficial to have Wicked Harvest for us than it would have been bad for us. Of course, Pack Powder, like I said, probably 100 times already. If you have it, you're going to want to put that there instead. And I think that is it. I think that's all there is to say. Probably should be fine if you're ever at 3-star. It's not going to be too much different. And yeah, that's my advice. Anyway, that's all. Like and subscribe if you made it to this point, and I will see you in the next one.